destroy our brethren in that hole!
Hey there, StarCraft fans. It's Falcon Paladin coming at ya with yet another edition of StarCraft Brood War Remastered. Today it's going to be herO and herO, two of my favorite players here on Polypoid. It's another RJB replay. Top right is going to be our blue Zerg. It is herO, a truly terrifying Zerg player today. And on the top left, maybe the best Protoss player in the world, it is herO, competing in ASL 17 right now. Oh, hang on a second. I'm casting this early, so I don't know. I don't know what the future holds, but he is part of ASL 17 as of March the 29th of 2024. So no spoilers, because I don't know what's going to happen, but holy smokes, is he so good. All right, so we're going to see Storm, we're going to see Reavers, because there is no other Protoss player right now that is better with Reavers than herO. herO is just a calm and collected Zerg player that reads Protoss players and Terran players very well and does whatever he needs to do to counter whatever the Protoss is doing, Protoss or Terran. So probe scouting the wrong way here on Polypoid, that's okay. And yeah, oh, here we go. This is gonna be an overpool timing here from herO. So aggressive, moderately economic. And this probe says, all right, I have seen hide nor hair of Zerg, so let's go ahead and throw down a forge, just because that's the safest, yeah, safest thing to do if you don't know if it's a pool first, or where the Zerg player is. Kakaru, says the Kakaru, scouting the forge. Don't relay that information to herO, that's cheating, Mr. Kakaru. All right. And yeah, sending out another probe just because scouting is so important in StarCraft, and says, oh, okay, so yep, that hatch is basically going to be an overpool timing. Very good. I'm glad I threw down a forge. And one set of lings on the way. Overlord says, yep, it's a forge. Safe and secure. Forge expand timing. No gas. And let's just go ahead and throw down a little bit of a cannon here, just to be safe. Just to be safe, because we don't know how many lings are being produced right now. We can see 2, but that doesn't mean that there aren't more coming. But if you get scouted by a probe this early, throwing more Zerglings at this problem is not going to be the answer, right? Because any Protoss worth their salt would just defend and defend and defend, no matter how many Zerglings you throw at them. This is a very excellent opening versus a pool first, no matter what timing it is. Run! Run! Oh my gosh! Ah, got two lings into the main base of herO. Oh, these are not quite Jaedonglings, they are herO lings. Oh, okay, so just keep it alive? Are we just prioritizing? Okay, we are just prioritizing a probe death over the scouting potential of this Zergling. Oh, come on, man. Come on, you've got 11 HP. Okay, now you have 12 HP. Into yellow, that's good. He sees the assimilator timing. Okay, very good. And where's the Overlord? The Overlord, I guess, went back over here. And this probe is still scouting, sees the lair timing. Very good. Sees that just 2 more lings got produced, no more than that, so we don't have to make more cannons or hard wall or anything like that. Excellent. Oh, this Overlord is perched on top of the Nexus. And alright, so that ling got killed by probes, which is kind of embarrassing. But hey, you know it's going to be Cybernetics Core, and then a Stargate, and then Corsairs. And yeah, so this herO's probe, better at gathering information than herO's 2 Zerglings. Oh wait, so yeah, we're still scouting with this Overlord. So he sees the Cyber Core. We're gonna make a Dragoon to get rid of this Overlord. I feel like we should. Spire on the way from herO, no big surprise there, and the 3rd base is already done. Here at the low ground of the bottom right-hand spawn. Interesting. Interesting indeed. Where's this drone going? Why are you sending a drone down here? Just put him on this base. Why on earth would you need to come all the way down here to do what you need to do? It's probably just mining too, honestly. But yeah, Stargate coming in. Overlord fleeing for its life. Terry is here. Terror the Overlord merch is available at falconpaladin.store if you want to check that stuff out. But, Zealot. There was a little bit of Zealot pressure, but no kills on that guy. And hiding behind the minerals. And like, can we get 2 lings to hit this guy? If he comes out, he's going to get hit by 3 lings, which is pretty good. Almost ideal for those lings. But yeah, third base rolling here. It's 31 to 22 workers because of the Zerglings that had to be made. And now they're just not accomplishing anything. That's the problem, right? This many lings? Really? I think herO might have overmade in this situation. Zealot plugging the wall, Probe plugging the wall, 1 cannon back here. Not throwing up a second cannon. Again, not worried about any kind of a speedling attack at this stage of the game. And every cannon you make, those are fewer probes, those are fewer pylons you can produce. It's a Citadel, it's a Corsair. This Overlord is probably going to get hunted down and killed. Oh, and then 2 Zealots come down to the third base. Where's the defense now? How did these guys sneak all the way down here? In fairness, I didn't see them. So herO definitely didn't see them, obviously. I thought it might have been this guy, but no, this is just 2 other Zealots. Forcing all... Oh my gosh, another drone is dead. Snow. Snow, you monster. Oh, look at this. Positioning on these Zealots, too. Oh my gosh, they're gonna die, mind you, but 5 kills and 6 kills on a Zealot, including drones in that kill count. Oh, this is Snow. This is Snow getting some absolute work done here. It's gorgeous. So, we didn't make any Mutalisks, right? No, but we're going for a Flyer Carapace upgrade, which could indicate we want to have the Scourge to have a little bit of a better armor situation, but plus 1 air weapons is on the way from Snow. So, like, it's going to be a lot of Corsairs. They're going to have good upgrades. And, these guys, where the heck did they go? Oh, there they are. Okay. They're just going to die to that cannon. That is so sloppy. herO, bud. What's with the slop here? 4th base coming up, bottom right. 26 to 44 workers. And really just Zerglings and Scourge produced thus far from herO. I don't know, what's he doing? What is he? Oh, you think you want a Sunken now, huh? A little bit late on that, buckaroo. Yeah, man. Somebody had a complaint the other day. I cast a Bisu versus Light game on the channel. That was amazing. Even if you don't... Oh my gosh, he kills it. He kills the creep colony. Oh, Snow. Even if you don't like PvT, it's an incredible PvT. It really is. Look how much an active Sunken matters in a situation like this, man. Look at how many units didn't die because there was 1 Sunken and a handful of Lings here instead of no Sunkens and a handful of Lings here, honestly. 10 drones at a time on the way from here. But anyway, the point is somebody had a comment that, why don't Protoss put static defense at their bases, put cannons at their bases, vultures are so strong? Like, well, yeah, I would ask the same question as Zerg. Why don't they put Sunkens at their bases unless they're absolutely positively forced to do so, and at the very latest second, and then it's too late. And then it's too late. I mean, these 2 Zealots, 4 Zealots actually. Ooh, this is tough actually. 4 Zealots showing up here with 12, 14 Lings. What the? Oh, there's a Sunken over here. Okay, never mind. I thought we were waiting on this guy to show up, and he wasn't done yet, and I was like, but there is a Sunken now. Okay. So hero's kind of stabilized. Third base here from Snow looking good. We're making DTs. High Templar are on the way. I'm not sure if I saw Storm come through that production tab or not. Been watching the ASL VODs cast by Tastosis. Well, I don't know about this engagement from Snow at all. Not even close. All your Zealots are going to die. Like, I don't... Yeah, none of them get anything done. They killed some Lings, but so what? That was a good trade for herO. But, yeah, when you're casting StarCraft Live, you don't get the production tab, right? You don't get the worker count either. So they are left kind of guessing what's being researched or what's being produced. They wouldn't know a Dark Templar is on the way now, for example. They wouldn't know it's 50 to 55 workers now in favor of Snow. They're just kind of guessing based on the glimpses they catch of the mineral fields and stuff. It's funny, too, because they're not obsing. And so sometimes they're talking to the observer like, hey, man, can we take a look at the main base of Light real quick? You know. Like, I really would appreciate it. This is a ton of Scourge, by the way. He's just trying to set up some kind of a flank to wipe out that giant Corsair ball. It's Lings and it's Scourge and it's Sunkens. What even... I mean, there's a Hydraless den, but Lurker aspect isn't on the way. Do we have any Hydras in this ball? No. He's really not interested in building anything... Okay, just fired up 6 Hydras. There we go. Look at this ginormous Scourge Ball. I mean, this is where all the gas and supply are going. Alright, so Corsairs, Speedlots, they've got that +1 attack looking hot. Oh, we're gonna shuttle them into the main! Who needs Reavers? Look at me! And then he got a... Did he shuttle? Oh my gosh, he shuttled a DT in here too. Oh, Dan the Dark Templar. I don't think that herO knows what's going on here. And he doesn't. Oh my gosh. 10 kills. 10 kills. I guess we could just... If you just want to evac, we can wipe out this Spire. That sounds great. Okay, so herO's in a massive amount of trouble. Yeah, that's a dead Spire. All right. Killed like 10 drone. Oh, no way is he going to get this lair. Look at this Archon just being like, I'll buy time for all of you to kill this lair. Oh, they got it too. That wasn't even close. Death to lairs. All right, Snow's won this game. It's over. It's over. Yeah, congratulations. You cleaned this up. That's a 5-kill Zealot, man. You lost your lair. You lost your ability to get into Hive Tech. You're making a new lair on the bottom right. Ugh. 4th base is coming in from Snow. Yeah, man. Yeah, man. That might have been a game-ending maneuver, but you know what? This game is not over yet. This is an RJB replay. He doesn't tend to send me replays where just something massive happens at the 5-minute mark and then the other player is hopelessly behind and then they lose at 10 minutes. Which does happen in StarCraft, right? Again, you're watching the ASL with Tastosis, and there was a game where... I'm not going to tell you who it was. I don't want to spoil anything. But it was in the round of 16, and this Terran player just, like, walked 4 Marines across the map, got them in the natural base of the Zerg, and killed, like, 8 drones. Just because the Zerg player didn't see it coming, didn't have anything to deal with it, because he didn't think he had to. And that just lost him the game. It took another, 6, 7, 8 minutes for the game to be over, but at no point were Tasteless and Artosis like, oh, Zerg player's coming back. All right. No, they were like, nah. He just can't do it. He just can't keep up economically. That early move out from the Terran player was insanely good, and that was it. That was the game. So, again, RJB does not send me those kind of games, because, when you can recognize that the game is over at 5 minutes, it's not super fun to kind of stick around and watch the rest of it. Which is what I did, because I watch the games when I'm on the treadmill, and I don't know. Fast forwarding is hard on my phone on YouTube when I'm on the treadmill. Anyway, look, the saving grace here of herO is that he's at a massive 76 drone count. Holy cow. So maybe this is one of those games where you take a massive punch to the face, but your economy is so good anyway. This is incredible. This is gonna be a storm drop. Ready for this? Y'all ready for this? You listen to music when you're High Templar and you're in the shuttle? Oh yeah. Oh yes. Oh, 76 drones. It's 66 now. No big deal. Yeah, but High Templar, if they're alone in the shuttle especially, they get to choose what their walk-up music is, which is a baseball term. I'm realizing most of my audience probably doesn't know what walk-up music is. But, yeah, they just get to play hype music before they actually get in there and get the work done. So for them, it's that song. For that High Templar, it's that song, and he got 10 kills, so I mean, it obviously works, right? Right. So, look, man, it's Mass Hydra. It is a hive. Okay, so herO's not stuck on non-hive tech. Smart enough to actually go for that, and it's 166 to 147 supply. Be it, I don't know. It's not over for herO, I guess, is what I'm trying to say here. He's got lurkers, he's got lings, he's got hydras. I mean, it's a difficult position to be in right now, where Storm's available and there are a ton of Dragoons, and your lurker hydra is suddenly not nearly as good as it was like 3 minutes ago. So, just gonna... Okay, yeah, do you just want to donate individual hydras into this? That'd be great. That guy was undecided. And then he comes out and dies. Come step into my sunken lurker setup, and we'll counterattack with a million hydras to make sure that you don't get a 5th base. How about that? These zealots are like, please don't wipe it out. And then they did. Snow very, very patiently here. Adrenal's on the way from the Zerg now that the hive is done. I don't see any sign of Reaver tech here. Out of Snow. I don't know. There's a certain level where you kind of get stuck at a base as Zerg, and it totally sucks getting out because you have to funnel down this ramp. That's exactly what this is. Use the other exit, guys. This is a no-go. I mean, if they want to try to come up the ramp, that's fine. Nice little lurker egg to block the access for the Protoss there. This contain is real, though. But if you want to push this contain, what you need are Reavers. And I'm just looking at what exists here for Snow, and I don't see anything to do with Reaver tech at all. So, I don't know. He's got Storm. He's got Archons. Did some DT stuff earlier, which was pretty cool. Here comes the Zerg, though. So watch. Yeah, so just trying to come at it at an angle so you don't eat too many storms. These Lings do have Adrenal. God, they're reinforcing Protoss, though, is just so much. Oh. Okay, so it's a maxed out Snow versus 151 supplies or herO. herO very happy to have shut this base down, but there's a new base coming up down here. But I think herO has sniffed it out, possibly. Oh my gosh. Snow's double expanding? You madman. And then look, these guys are like, no. Don't go look down there. Deal with us instead. Deal with his giant group. Oh, you forced him into finding this nexus. Cancel it, cancel it, cancel it, cancel it. Oh my gosh. I was going to say, I mean, I know you're fleeing, but oh my gosh, he's not saving. He's not saving that. He's not saving that. No, I don't think that was even a cancel. That was just a kill. I don't think Snow cares right now. He had ample opportunity to cancel that thing. He's like, I bet I can save it. And then he couldn't. So, where's my Defiler round? I'm realizing all of a sudden, I made the assumption there was a Defiler round. And I don't think... Oh. herO did find this base, and he's like, crap. Should have split some hiders off and shut that down. herO is at 17 minutes in this game and does not have a Defiler round yet. I don't know why he didn't throw one down when his hive was done. I feel like he had the economy to do it. He just decided that Dark Swarm and Plague were not going to be useful here, and yeah, these battles are just the worst for Zerg. When there's +3 attack on these ground units for Protoss, they got, I mean, +3, +2. Storm is out. Your lurkers aren't doing very well against these Dragoons anyway, and they have incredible range. Adrenalings, how you doing, boys? 1-1. How about the Hydras? 2-1. All right, better than 0-0, I suppose. Yeah, retaking this minerals only base here, and yeah, this bottom lefter is doing great. So yeah, Snow just kind of putting a bit of a stranglehold here. Obviously, things will change once Plague and Dark Swarm pop up. I'm a little bit surprised that Snow hasn't gone for more of a, I don't know, more of an attempt to shut this down before now. Like, go after some of these bases. I don't know, this is unbreakable. It's not like you're trying to go up, like you're not going up a ramp or anything. I mean, Adrenalings will deal with all of this absent Storm and absent Archon set up in a good position. But Snow's just like, you know what? If I could just split the map in half, I can win this game. So you know what? No need to try to force my way into a base and kill it. No need to force my way into this thing. It's a lot of Sunkens. That kind of sucks, right? So let's just... He's not in a position to be aggressive. He's on the back foot, right? So if we can just keep that situation... Snow's like, I feel good about this, man. Those lurkers were clumped. They both died. Yeah. It's kind of a waste of a Storm there, but whatever. Storm is free. It's just energy, right? It doesn't cost you anything. herO says, oh yeah, Falcon, I can too be aggressive. I'm going to come shut this whole base down because there are no Reavers here at all. Or High Templar, actually. What the heck, Snow? Just got absolutely run-by'd. Okay, so that base dies. That's a good win for herO. Where are your obs? There's the obs. It's slow. We need obs speed upgrade. Would be nice. This base gets entirely wiped out. The storms are coming hot and heavy, though, and yeah, that's not enough hydras to do anything, really. These guys... Oh, that's a lot of High Templar that Snow is not paying attention to. Okay, that was 4 High Templar that just died for absolutely no reason at all. Zealots maybe killing something. Okay. herO. Look, he's at 70 workers, which is a beautiful number to be at. His larger problem is that the map is split in half. Snow actually hasn't taken this base yet. And herO has taken this base. Okay, fine. herO has more bases than the Protoss does. Geographically, it looks kind of split in half, but this doesn't exist. And this left side 9 o'clock doesn't exist either for Snow. So herO actually... I don't know what he can do to prevent those bases from coming up. I'm just waiting for the first Plague or the first Dark Swarm to come through. Plague's on the way, so it's going to be a minute on that one. Or I don't know, see my first Defiler, I guess. Yeah, a lot of Lurkers have died. I mean, they've done a pretty good job of zoning out the Protoss to a certain extent. Archons especially don't really take bonus damage from Lurkers, but shields take full damage from everything, so, you know, they're not terrible against Lurks, but they're not incredible either. It's just kind of the Archon way. Yeah, I'd say Lurkers have been moderately effective today. I mean, Snow kind of struggling to have enough money to expand over here, actually. herO's the one that's rolling with a bit of a bank, although his gas bank is 200 gas and not ideal. He's making 14 more Lurkers. Where are your There's one. I found a wiggly boy, everybody. Finally, a Defiler comes out at 21 minutes. We've had High Templar in this game since the 8-minute mark. I'm just going to point that out. I mean, that is just the speed at which Protoss can get tier 3 and Zerg can get tier 3. It's a little bit laughable at points, dude. The whole group would be a great Plague. You there. You have full energy. It's a trap, though. Watch. He's like, come on over, and then I'll Plague your face. Oh, here we go. And by that, I mean, how about we just die without accomplishing anything? What the heck, herO? You just lost 2 Defilers for nothing. You had ample opportunity to throw down a Plague there. Are you okay? He's making 3 more Defilers. 9 o'clock is now coming up from Snow. Might be all that he needs here. herO's supply blocked at 198 supply. Hilarious. Couple DTs in the mix, but the Overlord protection is pretty good here. Dark Swarms are being used. There's your first Plague-oo. Massive Plague-oo there. I don't know. Is it too little, too late? You have a bit of a Ling Hydra attack here into this high ground minerals only base top left. They're going to take down the cannons, but reinforcing units should be able to shut down the attempt to get to the Nexus. Yeah, absolutely. So, I don't know, herO's a bit on the offensive here. Now that he has Plague, now that he has Dark Swarm, the game has entirely changed for Snow, but his plan, oh, he does have a Reaver here. His plan is pretty much the same, right? Just go ahead, take half the base, or half the map, and I'll just make good trades here economically, and you'll die. That's usually how this works. Plague. Oh, catching some of his own Lings there. A secondary Plague. Catching some Dragoons, too. Focus the High Templar. Yeah, that's a moment where it's hard to micro all the things you're doing right now, especially back home, but sniping a High Templar that has been plagued, like, instead of running your Lings into an Archon and dying for nothing is one of those things you probably want to try to do, but it's a lot to ask. It is so much to ask in a crazy game like this. Well, if nothing else, this has been one heck of a macro game. I mean, we've taken every base on this map, Polypoid, except for 2. Well, except for 1. This one is now getting expanded to at the south. by herO. He's got a nice high ground position here. That's going to be very, very useful. He's like, wait, hold on a second. Ah, yes. There is some Psionic Storm here. And there are some Reavers. Let the Reavers commence. Let the storm commence. Let the orange bug cloud be reduced to nothing. That's the play. That is the ticket for sure. Firing up 8 more lurkers up here high ground. Snow's like, I got enough storm to deal with whatever you want to toss in your little orange clouds, sir. Oh my gosh. That is so many dead lurkers. Resources lost in this game are going to be bananas. They're just going to be bananas. Alright, lurkers burrowing in. The storms are just blanketing, but the trick of Zerg is that if you don't kill everything with your storm, what's left over is pretty potent. It can cause you a massive amount of trouble. 2 Hydralisk doesn't really fit under the category of a massive amount of trouble. So nothing to worry about there. I suppose both players maxed out. Snow probably feels like it doesn't really need to expand again. Oh, nice plague on those Reavers, though. Always like a tier 1 good thing to happen to you if you manage to plague some Reavers. I don't know about this herO. How many games have we seen where the Zerg player throws giant balls of units into this, and then all the units die, and then the Zerg player tries it again, and it's just a horrible trade. Time and time and time and time again, and the Zerg player kind of feels like he's making progress, but also not really. What are these guys trying to do? They try to kill this lurker. Oh, they got him. Alright, fine. Lurker down, or Reaver down with lurkers. Could have been worse. Dude, that storm placement was really sick. Did not hit that Archon, I don't think. Oh, seriously. The number of lurkers that have died in this game is about 50. I swear. It's been so many dead lurkers today. That might actually be low. That might actually be a low estimate. Wake up. Yeah, look. I don't know if the answer here for Zerg is contain. Don't try to push into this situation because it's going to go bad for you. Or honestly drops. Honestly drops. I would seriously go for a major drop in this base. That would be a big win for the Zerg. This whole thing is just not it. It's really not. I mean, I appreciate that herO has enough money to keep throwing pretty big Zerg armies at this over and over and over again. Replacing going pretty well and everything, but eventually your bases start to mine out. Like, that's the nature of StarCraft. Nice plague there too. But reinforcements keep coming in from the north. Reinforcements coming in from this bottom left base. The plagues are good. That was a great plague right there. Double Reaver cannon plague. Sick. Another big plague on some cannons. I mean, a lot of this from the Zerg position is very, very injured. Snow can't feel very happy about that, but I think he's just pretty content in the knowledge that I've made better trades. I can keep this going longer than the Zerg player can. Yeah, he's just clumping his lurkers up. They're hardly getting anything done before they get Storm Archoned down. But hold on. My gosh, herO's macro right now. Look at him sniping down the Reaver. Reaver 1 down. Reaver 1 down. Reaver 2 not down. Reaver 1 replaced by Reaver 3. Or whatever Reaver it is. Call that Archon. Getting surrounded by Lings, and then the Reaver's like, I got you, bro. Shuts it down. Okay, that lurker position good. Kill the High Templar. Okay, they got a High Templar. Then more High Templars show up because what they have in their pockets. More Psionic Storm. That Reaver does die. But Reaver number 3 is here. And, gosh. I don't... I'm just trying to decide. Both players have really decided just to set up shop here and go at it until the end of time. or the end of the game. And I just feel like Snow, it's stressful to deal with this, don't get me wrong. But he's got to feel better about this than herO does. Oh my gosh, look at the evidence of dead lurkers here. That Archon getting benefited. Oh, Storm might have killed that guy. From the Dark Swarm, hilariously. I don't even think Snow's been trying to Storm drop or anything. Just like, no, look at this. Mind out, mind out, mind out, mind out. Okay, this is rolling, and this is rolling. Third player on 3 base can't last forever. And that's going to be 2 base soon, and then it's going to be 1 base, and then everything will fall apart. Good plague on the Reavers, but there are 4 Reavers here now. And if they try to engage with the Reavers, the Hydras get stormed. Ooh, it's 5 Reavers. Oh no. Wait, did we see 2 of them? I don't know. Yeah, so this is Gettysburg. This is Battle of Gettysburg, American Civil War stuff here. A lot of people are dying. I'm sure other countries have their very famous battles where like the most people died in them in the history of wars being fought on, you know, on the ground of the country in particular, but it's Gettysburg for America. We've done a lot of our fighting overseas though. I'm actually curious, if more people died on D-Day, more American soldiers did than at the Battle of Gettysburg. I should look that up. Yeah, herO decides, well, what if I go for this other base that is maybe less defended? Oh, gosh. Plague. Ooh, and the burrowed units don't catch the plague, so that's pretty nice. But then Storm comes in and shuts it down anyway. Just more units getting thrown into this meat grinder. So that's sometimes what StarCraft can kind of degenerate into, is just 2 players making stuff, throwing at each other. There's micro, don't get me wrong. But maybe minimal, less micro, maybe. We're focusing a lot more on the macro side of things right now, and as the game moves on, yeah. Man, look at that Archon. Oh, he explodes, but I think he killed every single Legion that was killing him, and then these guys all get wiped out. Yeah, if we get to the point where herO is mined out, he doesn't have any money right now. He's going to start using his units more carefully because he won't have to worry about producing stuff because he won't have the cash to do it. But still technically on 3 bases here. Snow, 1, 2, 3 bases. So 3, 3. It's all good. Oh my gosh, we made some Corsairs. Look at this. They even have the +1 attack. We haven't seen a lot of Corsairs in a while. Have they been hiding, or are those new Corsairs? They've got a couple kills. Yeah, I heard an Ob snipe, but there are backup Ob. There are 4 observers here. Yeah, look at this Corsair just being like, hey, Hydras, some of you guys have to stay home to deal with this now. Have fun. Yeah, I just feel like Snow has this thing. This reminds me of a game I want to say Jadong had, probably versus Snow on this map, a couple months ago on the channel, maybe 6 months, maybe 12 months, who knows. Or he did manage to take this base. And yeah, the Protoss was over here. So it reminds me of that. I'm not sure that herO's going to be able to take this base. Look, Scarabs aren't free either, but it's a 3,800 mineral bank here. This Corsair is dead. Does it know it yet? Nope. Okay, Plague does catch both of the Reavers about as well as you could do here. The simultaneous death of those Hydras. Oh my gosh. Things are like, we will throw ourselves at these Reavers until they die. We don't care. Oh my gosh. Oh, that, what HP? 1 HP, 0 shields on that Reaver. I cannot believe it didn't die. Ah. 184 to 136 supply. It's falling apart. It's falling apart here from herO. We've seen this story. It's tough. It is tough to assault a Protoss that has Reaver, High Templar, Archon, Dragoon, Zealot, Cannon. Just tough. It's a very, very, very difficult composition to assault. Look who has the high ground now. Another Plague, but This might be an overextension here from Snow, but he has so much Psionic Storm. It is a cavalcade of storms here, left and right and up and down, and 190 to 113 supply, and I think that might be it. There's really not much of a pink here from herO. His ability to remax is minimal. Coming up this ramp against Ling Hydra is going to be tough, but there are no Sunkens, and we just stormed all of those Lings and Hydras. So it's a lot easier now. He does, oh gosh, does manage to get a Lurker Egg, but when there's Archons out, it doesn't matter as much. Congratulations, you blocked. This Zealot needs to get down here and start doing stuff. Yeah, there's just not enough Zerg anymore. Yep. So I don't want to say that the sniping of the lair and the killing of 10 drones and the Spire dying set herO back to the point where he couldn't win this game. But it sure seems like at that stage, Snow decided that, oh, herO's on his back foot. He's not going to have tier 3 stuff for a while. Let me just go ahead and expand a couple times. I can handle Hydro Lurker. It really just gets tough when Plague and Dark Storm start showing up. But I don't have to worry about that. So we just expanded down this left side. Just waited for the Zerg to come because herO did have to force the issue because of the map being split in half. And Snow executed with precision. With amazing, amazing amounts of precision. Okay, yeah, that's it. GG. herO GG's out, and Snow is our winner in 35 minutes and 58 seconds of StarCraft Brood War. Holy Hannah. That that was incredible. That was really, 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 really well done by Snow. I am just so impressed by this. What a fantastic display of just, you know, taking an early advantage. Bam. And just kind of rolling with it for a while. It took him, you know, 15-ish minutes, maybe 20 minutes to get here at the end. But yeah, I mean, how many times have we seen a Zerg player successfully break something like this? Not very often. Not very often. It is tough. It can be done. We've seen desperate Zerg players throw Guardians at this. We've seen them get Queens, try to spawn Broodling those High Templar. That's very fun. But other than that, it's Plague. Dark Swarm really loses its effectiveness when it's a lot of Zealots and Reavers and Archons and Storm. Just the Dark Swarm is like, congratulations, you're effective against the Dragoons, which there's 3 Dragoons in this army, right? 3. You don't need Dragoons anymore if Dark Swarm is up. So you can make other things like Zealots and Archons and High Templar, and you're good to go. So GG. I mean, just an absolutely insanely impressive display of how you play PvZ from Snow. There's a reason. There's a reason he's this guy. You clicked on this. Some of you clicked on this because it was Snow, and you're like, I want to see him take down an elite Zerg player in herO, and you did. You certainly did. Wow. So yeah, hit that like button if you enjoyed it. What a match. 360,000 points at 419,000 points here. It's actually, yeah, Protoss higher score. Woof! herO outproduced Snow by almost a 4-to-1 ratio, but he got killed in about a 4-to-1 ratio. So, yeah, 1,500 Zerg units produced, and Snow killed 1,298 and lost 290 of his own units. That is a kill-death ratio for the ages right there. Structures raised 26-6. herO killed a lot more buildings, but those 6 buildings that died for the Zerg were big. And then herO did outspend our Protoss player by, what is that? That's a lot, actually. That's 14,000 resources. Yeah, in about 35 minutes, which is, it's close to enough, but it's not incredible. It's not the best. Not the best, not the best. All right, that was fun. That was great. I mean, that was a truly, truly, truly fantastic showing of how to play PvZ, and Snow is a monster. That's the lesson today. That drop, I thought we'd get more drops. There was that one storm drop and the drop in the main base. Other than that, he's like, why risk it? Why risk getting intercepted by Scourge and losing 4 High Templar in a shuttle when I don't need to? I'm good. And he was, and that's it. So that's going to be it from me. This has been Falcon Paladin coming at you with yet another edition of StarCraft Brood War Remastered. Go ahead, hit that like button, hit that subscribe if you like what you saw and what you heard today. You can also catch me on Twitter, Facebook, Patreon, and Twitch, all at /Falcon Paladin. And until next time, as always, thank you so much for watching. You take care of yourself.